Hey everyone, Unleashed here with a quick sort of update notice. This video was meant to be made around the end of 2020 due to delays, though mainly of me moving house. It has been greatly delayed, even though it was me trying to help as well. All of that, plus the fact that I'm not fully sorted and I don't have all my usual recording equipment on me. During the production of this video, the quality of editing jumped around a bit, so that might be a noticeable thing, and the lack of all my equipment here in my current state is why that happened. Hey, wanted to get this video out at some time, better late than never.
So, where do we begin?
The beginning?
The beginning. Okay. I think we should start this off properly with us saying, like, introductions, and then after. Me being the gentleman I am, you go first.
No, you go first so I can get an idea of how to do a proper introduction.
God fucking damn it. Okay, hello everybody. The Midnight Attendee very own Yato, and this is Mr. Unleashed. Say hello, Unleashed.
Hello, I'm Unleashed. Also a Midnight Attendee.
We are people of culture. Okay, I can't say that.
Liar!
And before somebody is just like, yo, look at this motherfucker. He's not a man of culture. He's a degenerate. And this couldn't have started without each other. Now, and before we get into the history and like a bunch of other shit, I just want to say 2020 was a year. Very concerning year, but it was a year.
Remember when January 2020 happened and the biggest concern was a rumour of World War III floating about, and that was like the worst thing that we thought was going to happen? Yeah. Simpler times.
Do want to get one thing straight though. 2020 has been like, it's been just quite a trip, and because of that, many things have happened this year. A lot on the negative side. A lot on a negative side. But that doesn't mean we don't get to push forward. So, I just want to say, even though this year has not been great for many of us, this has once again also been a year that brought many people closer, if not just a year that we may or may not kind of need it. And I will say this, even though it has been our best year, it's definitely going to be something that we're all going to walk out of still in mind. I know this virus and like a bunch of other stuff will just disperse, but for now, we just keep going, because that's what we as humans do. We just prattle on. Before I continue, I would like to say thank you to every single one of you who's been here with us to start. I want to say thank you to Unleashed, because, without him, a lot of this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you to our Discord as well, because, without this, I wouldn't have met so many great people. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of got most of the stuff covered. I would definitely agree that, also, 2020 kind of sucked. Low tier year, gonna put that on the E tier. It was not really up there on the tier list. But I gotta say that the good friends that I've made along the way and the Midnight Bar were definitely like a good helping point for dealing with it, and a lot of the nonsense of 2020. And yeah, like, even in the server itself, there were a few bumps in the road, I'm not gonna deny that, but I think we've all came out of it decently alright.
Yeah. So let's give our viewers a little update on what's happening over here. So one of the things that's been happening, which has been affecting us, is Unleashed finally moving. So, you know, it came as a shock that our little Unga Scotsman over here finally has decided, well, his family decided to move out of their place and find a new location. Yeah, it's going to impact our video and uploading schedule, but, you know, most of us saw this, well, all of us saw this as a good moving point. Which also, hopefully, this moving helps him with his little connection issues over there.
So I've been told,
Scotland Yard.
yeah, so I've been told that this should help with that issue, but time will tell. But yeah, like, that's brought up, like my own personal life has been like really hectic and stuff. Like, there was like a lot going on within the last month or so, and it's crazy. Like, there was the UK being like really stupid with how it's handling the virus, just ruining like a lot of stuff for just general people there. And then there was like a time, like for a good week or two, I was dealing with like my dog because she was injured, and I'm like, oh no, puppy injured, gotta care for her and that. And then I had just came out of unemployment from a media assistant job, like, so that was like a bit, oh, where, you know, what's next for the future. And then there was the moving, which led to like a lot of busy stuff going on, and I was like not being able to be around the server and channel that much, which I'm gonna address the elephant in the room that I'm sure at least some people would think about, the big stupid incident I have of leaving the server for a while. Then I did like deep reflection stuff, which makes me sound like I'm some sort of fucking stupid over pretentious celebrity, like I'm making the big speech. Yeah, we do third place, man, but I had to go to that place to get to this place, you know. But like, I don't know, I did like my reflection, had like deep thought and stuff, and I think I had the successful reflection session came back and things were vibing and chill, and, you know, using brain power to tackle my problems, because yes, even as humans can use their brain sometimes.
Neuron activated. Monkey sees action. So, as many of you, some of you have noticed, a lot of our Discord links have either disappeared or just don't work anymore.
Oh, they're all gone.
I've seen Unleashed remove a lot of the links.
Oh, it wasn't actually me.
So,
because Leaf Drag kinda knew about this, and he actually offered to help and jumped on that, so he's the one that actually deserves the credit for that one.
Oh, really? Okay, so thank you, Leaf Drag. You know, even though you're not here with us right now, you're definitely still a member of the team, and I really
he's just chilling in the retirement home.
You know, Discord link, access to our Discord is now private. We've decided that because of our efforts to do a lot of things for the Discord and like a lot of the things that's went on there hasn't really worked out. We've tried so many things to garner activity,
and it didn't
like a bunch of other things
work out, and then we kind of had like the big talk in private, and we're like, look, the community thing isn't working out, we're gonna go private and move on. It was a tough decision, but it is what we eventually landed on.
Now the thing is, I'm not gonna say this is going to last forever, but I will say that if we ever come back with the decision to reopen it, I do hope a lot of the people that come in just start, you know, being a little more active and connected with the community, because trust me, we've tried and it hasn't worked. And the thing with that is, oh, but it's because you guys aren't doing enough, or you guys aren't interested in doing interesting things. Putting in effort that we felt we haven't been receiving enough for back. You know what I mean?
It's like a relationship kind of thing. You know, you wanna have it go a two-way thing, because then if it's only one way, it's like, why am I pulling all the weight when I'm not loved back? And then people start calling you a simp, and then you're like, no, I'm not a simp. The woman loves me back, and then you're left in.
Like,
and then it just becomes like a very downward spiral metaphor.
But yeah, so for now, I will say that bar's closed. But if enough people do want it and they show that activity will be there, then we'll open it back up. But the ball's in your court. It's not ours. Other thing I'd also like to address is the fact that we've lost a ton of people, actually. Like, a lot of people from the channel in general.
But that's like a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons.
And the thing is, even if they're gone, even if we cut connections with them, I will say this for a fact, that even though that's happened, we still wish for the best for those people. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, you know, it's not like we're not talking shit about them, but even though we do make fun of them sometimes, a lot of the people here, we do genuinely hope for the best. And I hope wherever they are right now, they're doing just the best for themselves. Moving on, I think we can finally get started with with the history and everything. I think it's finally time to settle on this ground. So let's begin with the first ever video uploaded, and it wasn't even on our channel, it was on your channel.
Actually,
the fucking...
I was gonna say, I think I know where you're going with this. I'm gonna say get 4D chest, motherfucker. I'm gonna go even further back.
Okay.
I'm going even further.
He's been playing that Grand Blue event too much. He's been on that Lulu shit.
Like man, you wanna be like, okay, let's start the first video. Fuck you. I'm gonna start at the foundations.
Okay,
the fucking
so
building blocks, my guy.
I'll hand it over to you then.
Right.
You start then.
Right. So we going way back. Right. So this was like in, was it TG Plus, like Discord server, whatever. You know, people are there. They're playing games and stuff, and I'm just a guy just trying to vibe, and it's like whatever. Eventually,
down this road.
Right. Eventually, I bump into Funny Man Yato. He's out here trying to play the City NT because they just want some wacky, funny shenanigans. And you know, people are like, what, a bit of a strange guy, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I like stupid stuff. I'll join. So that's how like fucking starting connections were built. And then I can't remember exactly how it happened, because I knew I like did some self-advertising, I like YouTube stuff, so I think you or maybe some of the other people that kind of joined us like caught on and were like, hey, Funny Man, wanna do like group recordings in the future? And I'm like, well, I don't know how to do them, but that would be a good thought. It's nice that people are interested. And eventually, because I remember the big thing about it, and the reason I wanted to bring this up, because I remember it was especially you, Leo, and Dark were the three that kept trying to like motivate me and like talk about ideas with me to try and help this become a reality. And eventually I figured it out. You know, I cracked the code of, recording group stuff. And then that's when we reached the first video. The first proper group recording of the Cloud initiation. Fun, wacky stuff happened, Cloud happened. Just a good time all round. Huzzah, a group video was made.
Yes, the good old Cloud initiation. Fuck, bro.
And then the flood that came
where do we
after.
start with that?
Because I remember it was like...
Yeah,
Because it was like the day or whatever after we uploaded that video, for whatever reason, that one got like a lot of attention because it's like people are actually recording and they're saying stuff in wacky funny time, and like everybody and their grandmothers and their kitchen sinks wanted in, and we're like, right, we're gonna go into Yato server, we're gonna like do some rebranding, and we're going to only let in a few select people for a special group that we'll have through the ages. That idea aged poorly because people have
genuinely
came
remember.
and went.
Yeah, but like, I remember, like, that moment of time. We were at the top of the server for a bit, and I'm not saying we're like, oh, we're celebrities, but it felt nice to get recognition. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you guys are the guys that did that in the little Dissidia video. You know, that was actually really funny. You know, keep up the good work, and like, just that alone. Like, I know Unleash can fully agree with me on this, but just that alone as well was just like, you know, man, it feels good. It feels really good.
Felt good, but also felt like kind of terrifying when you just get like flooded because you do get the people that like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
because you get the normal people that are just like keep up with the good work and that's it, but then you get the people that like automatically put you in a pedestal and it's like, you're the greatest thing ever, I'm going to join you in your video endeavours, and it's like,
oh,
yeah, but basically
now.
we found a group of people, and it's a weird thing, it was kind of like we touched on earlier, like people came and left the group for various reasons, like, you know, what's that? How's the way to put it? There's a slight button of heads with one or two people of disagreements. A lot of people just didn't really, either they were too busy to have the time to appear a lot, or they just didn't like the kind of spotlight situation they put on, because the whole putting up on the pedestal thing, I know, made a few people not as interested in being part of videos.
Don't forget about the fact that, you know, there was also a few in there that, you know, didn't kindle well real.
Yeah, well, that's what I was
really
meaning with like the butt heads. Like, you had the one or two bad eggs, the people who were kind of like, look, this is a bit fine and all, personally not for me, I'm out, and that's like, you know, cool, understandable. Because, you know, it is understandable, you know, the whole being in a video thing and then being the kind of talk of some people isn't for everyone. I can definitely understand that. And then, yeah. I mean, what we ended up eventually making the group channel itself, rather than just have like, okay, it's the group, but it's on my channel, it's like, hey, a group channel for the group videos, and then we just kind of vibed, you know, people came and went. I feel we would be here like way too long if I talked about like every single person that left and came.
For example, Leaf Drag. Now, let's get one thing out of the way. Leaf Drag very much contributed a lot, and you know, I appreciate him for everything he's done. Like, that's just everyone's something everyone can agree on. Another person I do want to bring up, who I think we gotta also kind of bring out, is kind of our situation with Dark. Now, Dark isn't a bad person.
He was a good person, but
very young. And with young people, you know, a lot of things are impressionable. For us, Dark was a very respectable and somebody we've enjoyed spending time with.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, like at the start, you know, Dark was there from the start and was one of the people supporting. He was with us for definitely quite a long while. The problem really began when Dark got himself into a very, very stupid situation, and this is definitely like, again, he's a kid, so I can't fully blame him. Because Dark, what is it you call it, like the game sharing? And that was one day, I got a DM from someone who I'm not going to name, because I don't want them getting dragged in on any sort of drama situation. But a friend of mine that I knew, that quite a few of us knew because they did dabble around the Midnight Attendees, they obviously, Dark had asked them about game sharing, and I can't even remember what game exactly it was that Dark wanted of them, but he really wanted it. Because the person was a bit more on the shyer, quieter side. They were quite a mild-mannered person. And Dark, in his absolute stupidity, I don't know the exact wording, but basically he tried to put on a little bit of peer pressure, being like, look, you've done like general fairs and stuff for other Midnight Attendees. I'm a Midnight Attendee as well, so you should do this favour for me, or else I could get you like in bother, like maybe kicked or banned or something. And this person kind of shit themselves with that. This is a weird one. It's like maybe he was a bit rude in how he asked, and he didn't understand himself how it might have came across to this person. And I'll admit I was stupid. I got a bit too happy on the sort of bandwagon, as to say, going after him for it. Because a big thing I did bring up was obviously the fact that he does it a lot, that he asks a lot of people for game sharing, and I know, because it was me, at the time it was me and Deadboy that all jumped on him and dealt with the situation, but we did it in a way that we dealt with him, because we kicked him from the server, but we weren't fully serious with him. That was definitely a bad on our part. Like, we should have, if we were punishing him seriously, we should have actually treated it seriously. And that disconnect has always been a thing that bothered me, because Dart didn't like our response, obviously, because he agrees with the game sharing and stuff. And, you know, he's fine to, like, think his own thoughts and that. But I think the way we treated it just made the situation worse overall.
I like to joke around and stuff and shit. And, like, I saw them kick Dark and stuff. I'm like, haha, you know, time for me to do my funny gag thing. And this is something else that definitely did contribute to that. The fact that I also started with the joke of Dark doesn't exist.
Ah, that's right, that was another joke. Because, well, okay, that started light-hearted because of Dark not appearing for long periods of time, but we did bring that joke back up again when we were kicking him, and around that time the joke was, I think it was a lot more malicious around that time.
Yeah. And like, around it, I will admit, we took it too far with that.
It's a situation where both sides were wrong, and two wrongs do not make a right, it only makes things worse.
We're in the wrong. And I don't know if he still even watches us or even considers us as people, but
at the very least I think we can say that we apologise for the way we acted back then to Dark. Yeah. I think we at least owe him that much.
Continuing on from this, our server has started to grow. Our community grew, and our videos as well. You can also like look at if you look at some of the editing from the older videos to the newer videos, you can also see that Unleashed style of editing has definitely grew too. And I'm gonna say this right now, a lot of that has definitely influenced on what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Because most recently, I've started contributing to the editor's role.
Oh yeah, because you've been helping out, and you've been coming along quite well. In fact, I know, because didn't you say you've actually got your first video ready? The Dengeki one.
I have already,
like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda anticipating seeing that, because I'm like, I don't know, there's something about it that it's just, I'm kind of curious, like, here's a guy with enthusiasm, with a mindset that I really appreciate and like, you know, and it's like, this guy, he's done well, he's kind of come a long way, I want to see the end results, I'm curious.
But I definitely will say that Unleashed has really, really grown. And, you know, a lot of that definitely has come back to us and, like, really grown just how our content is.
And I can see...
Now, we're still shitposted.
Oh, yeah.
And we still do a bunch of dumb shit. Oh, definitely. But I'm kind of glad I can say that I think we're good. When we shitpost well. And I don't know if that's something we can take to heart, but I'm taking it to heart.
Yeah, like, it's a funny thing that you say that, because I could say my own version of that, because obviously, like I mentioned with the Midnight Attendees, I had never actually done, like, group projects with, like, you know, a big multiple group of people. So there was definitely like a lot of things to take on and learn, you know, making sure everybody gets the proper screen time, you know, how do you fumble through the mess of a bunch of idiots like memeing and shitposting, how do you turn organised chaos like that into a watchable video, and you know, it's just like anything else, you learn over time with experience.
I think this is long overdue, but I definitely do want to say thank you to Garrett, Acme, and like a lot of those, and just Team Garrett, Acme, Arsenal in general, because A, they definitely influenced how we've done things, and B, without Garrett's server, we would never have been here at all.
That is true.
But moving on from that, yeah, no, from a small group in that server to another server to a community felt surreal. At this point, I want to say thank you to Remix, who's definitely like been here and started becoming more prominent. I want to say thank you to Phoenix, who's also been here a lot. Awoken, CL, I know he hasn't been around much, and until recently where he got his PlayStation, he's only been in like one video with a voice. But I'm glad to say now with everything.
But in the server itself, he's been around a lot, and he vibes a lot.
Yeah. So I'm glad to say he's also part of the one of the core establishment members.
Oh, actually, I can video nerd out on you real quick. Because actually, if you remember towards like the last minute or two of the Ultra Instant Goku video, CL was in the background with some commentary trying to speak common sense to the group of idiots. So yeah, get fucking nerded out on.
I also like to give it up to Kaiba, and Kaiba hasn't been around much. And the reason for that is because, once again, he's been busy with college and work and like everything. But hopefully at the end of the day, he's still one of our members, and he's still one of us. Bryce is my best friend. He's like a brother to me, and he's really popped off with his art career to Lyra. We're still very good friends. We still talk, and we still connect. And I'm really glad she's here for me. If she does support me, and I support her back. And I'm really glad she's still, you know, is here for us and is connected with some of us. So thank you once again to Lyra/Echo. Once again, everybody else we've mentioned.
Pretty much all the other people in the server can also like get general thanks, because it's like if you're in the server in one way or another, you're getting thanked. You know what you've done. You know what you've done, yeah. Like, let's get this out of the way. Everyone who's still in the private server, you're the real ones. And you're like you're the homies. You're the realest ones here. Now,
with that said, I think it's time for us to bring in, you know, our friends.
And to start us off.
3, 2, 1.
Let it rip.
Thank you.
God damn it. So, I'd like to begin this by saying, welcome back. This is part 2 of the fucking thing we're doing. So, now, this is the segment where we bring in our friends. So, I'm gonna go in order by the Discord thing, and I want you to say hello, your name, and what you do in the server. So, first off, it's CL.
Hi, I'm CL. I exist.
Okay, second is Phoenix.
Hi, I'm Phoenix. I'm just the funny man number 2.
It's
Also
okay,
the-
Phoenix.
Also
Phoenix
the
needs
dis-
coffee
also the-
right now.
Also the
This is
Discord
going well already.
idiot.
And third of all, Phantom.
Hi, I'm Phantom, and I really don't do anything. Sometimes we don't a reason, but that's about it.
He vibes.
And then, and
He
then you know,
exists to
me and Ellie.
vibe.
So, Remix was in here a few minutes ago, but he doesn't want to be a part of this, but this is
Why are you
fine.
throwing him in like that?
So-
I will absolutely shank you, you Jack Nicholson hater.
But it's okay. We appreciate him and coming out and
Silence, Jack
everything.
Nicholson hater.
So listen. While we're all here, yeah, I want you guys to go over your time here and pretty much how this entire year, or you know, your experience here has been. So whoever wants to go up first, go ahead.
I mean, should
I
we just go
can't.
in order, or...?
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's go in order. See ya.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's really not much to say. I mean, I'm like the newest person here, if I recall correctly, out of this like group that we have here. So like, I haven't been here as long as the others, but it's already been like extremely fucking fun. Like at this point, I've gotten so used to here that y'all feel like fucking family at this point. So
Yo,
it really
that's
just kind of comes around secondhand.
I felt that.
We're
in my
just,
heart.
I mean, really, we're just fucking idiots. And that's all it is.
I see. Thank you.
I don't really have much to say, so. Yeah.
Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix is dead.
He's probably.
No, I have push to talk on. I just have push to talk on this time because my turn. It's been a whole fucking.
Make sure you hold that push to talk.
Leave me alone!
Don't throw up on our floor. This is a studio set. If you throw up on,
Phoenix, come on, man. You gotta loosen those nerves, man. You gotta loosen those nerves.
Peer pressure him.
Yes, Lolo.
Okay, so anyway, this entire my entire time here has been a whole fucking roller coaster. God,
It's okay, talk.
I can't believe DC killed me like that.
I swear on
What
my
did he
tired
say?
ass,
He was
I'm
talking
gonna
about-
annihilate you.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Wait, what did he
He said
say?
roller coasters.
This is going great. This is
Okay.
going-
This is
you know what,
going fantastic!
I
this
guess
right
he
here
said
is
what he had
accurate
to say.
representation of how everything's.
I mean, yeah, this is a perfect representation of how it is here.
Yeah.
Like I said before, we're just fucking idiots.
And now for our third one, Phantom.
Well, my experience on here has been pretty great, and yeah, I've met a lot of good people on here, and honestly, I'm really glad I ended up joining the server in the first place. I don't really know how it would have been if I never joined it, honestly.
Here.
I like the server.
You know
It's
what?
been very
What?
pleasant this year, but then it got ruined when Yato said he didn't like Jack Nicholson and called him gay.
God fucking damn it. We remember, ladies and gentlemen, we here at the Midnight Bar keep everything very, very professional.
Stupid.
I got kicked for playing Black Onslaught 2. What do you mean?
We keep things very professional, aka bullying Phoenix 24/7 and hating Jack
Remember-
Nicholson according to
What's
Yato.
wrong with Black Onslaught 2?
There isn't anything wrong, he's an unbeliever.
Listen, remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you know a person who listens to Black Onslaught 2 on a daily, please just rip their throat out.
I will kick you and all of your Blue Vegeta's asses.
So, we've had a lot of shit, and we've all been through like a lot of stuff together. So, what would you guys say was your number one moment from the server from the past year you've been here?
Honestly, I think it's like the moment we all started playing Mario Kart and shit together, and how on the first session, the first race, everything just went to shit. Just the moment we started playing that game together was the moment that everything just went downhill. Still remember listening to you, Yato, screaming at the top of your lungs every time a red shell would hit you more than once. Never that I don't think that sound has ever left in my mind since I fucking started playing this game.
Alright, Phoenix,
Jehovah.
your turn. What has been your number one server moment from the past year?
Oddly enough, I can't recall much for some reasons. That's probably all I could say. It's just hard for me to recall most of the shit.
Because there's so much shit that goes on a daily basis.
Cause like y'all can just say any feelings, remember, and then just tell me something that happened fast. You're just like, wait, I did that?
I can attest to this. Way harder than it should ever happen.
Like the most I remember is when we were playing Among Us with fucking everyone here. I was like, I was with her. It's like, alright, Remix, like I'll watch you. I got you back. And then the fucker is just like, he quote unquote finishes, and then he's like, alright, we're done, and then snaps my neck. And then everyone else didn't even suspect him while he was acting like he was an imposter. And I'm here just like, fucking the imposter, goddammit, why are you doing this? I'm so upset.
That game brings the worst out of us sometimes.
Yeah.
It really did.
Alright, Phantom, you're up.
Probably one of the first ever times I played Smash with y'all with the double spike happened.
Yeah, okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
From the session you were talking about, is there a specific moment in that session, or was it just the entirety of it that was fun?
A specific moment where you two were trying to do something, where two of you were trying to do something, and then like someone else got in the way of the spike, and then that moment in particular.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, Unleashed, favorite moment from the past year?
There's too many to choose from. I think. Can I think? Yeah, I can use thought power. I think one that I really remember liking was the first time we got like a big broken picture phone session up, because that's a game that I had tried to like spread the good word about, and you know I'd only ever go on like these sessions, so getting like a big session and seeing how much everybody like loved it and got on board with it, and also like all the horrible but brilliant cursed memory we got out of it, I don't know, that
Yeah, bummer.
just a
I wish
wee special place in
we
my heart.
have pictures from the recent sessions, but I wish we had images of that.
God, I wish we had some of the images in that first session. So
I
much
have
shit
the
that we
whole
thought
last
of.
I still
folder.
have some.
I've got a whole last
I still
folder.
have
Oh
some.
my
In
God.
fact, actually, when I'm editing the video while I'm talking about it, I can probably like slap so many pictures up. Oh, that'll be
Like,
funny.
please, I want you to show off some of these because these were honestly great, bro. Okay,
So, yeah.
for my favorite moment. Alright, so this from the past year, once again, like Unleashed said, there's a lot to choose from. But one moment in particular that will still have me rolling down to my fucking knees is the time we were playing Among Us, and me and Phoenix were together. And this is before we established the rules of no talking during play. So all you heard was Phoenix like, "Oh hey Yano," and then me breaking his neck and then leaving. And everyone's like, "Alright, well I guess we know who the killer is." I shit you not, bro. That shit puts a tear in my eye every single time. Wait, so moving on. Another question I've been meaning to bring up is, we all love our favorite games, and we all love, multiplayer games here on the channel, because, obviously it's based off that. So, if there's any game you could choose that we should all play together, what would it be? See, I'll start us
Anything
off.
but Final Fantasy 14.
Phoenix. He's so dead, bro.
I was.
He's so fucking tired.
He's so out of it.
Like,
Bro,
do we need to pause the recording for you, man? Like, do you need to? Do you need to like take a nap or something, dude?
I am good. Listen, it's better than my incoherent screaming trying to do Susanoo combos.
I will punt an orphan.
I will punt an orphan if I have.
God.
Can you bring up those images so Unleashed can put them in the video? Cause that moment was just fucking something, bro.
I love that, like, we don't hold each other to shit that much. We always, like, keep that fine line between, like, oh yeah, we get angry, and then we wait for a few minutes, and then we start laughing our ass off that we got angry with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, except for the
Like-
one time you we hated on Jack Nicholson, like that's the one exception. But yeah, besides that, you're right.
I swear to fucking he's gonna keep holding me to that. No cap.
He's going to. There's no way he's not going to.
This is gonna be the running gag of
Better
2021.
watch The Shining and enjoy.
I think
Yano hates Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I figured out my answer now.
Okay.
Is it okay if I present it to the class, Mr.
Yes, you can present it to the class, Phoenix.
Alright. So, and I'm mostly saying this because I'm trying to pretty much forcing you at gunpoint because you made me play Fortnite, Warframe. I'm going to make sure you play it, Yano.
You know what? You're fair.
I don't fucking know. I'm probably in anything, honestly.
Fair enough. Good
That's a
answer.
respectable answer.
Yeah.
That is the most very phantom answer.
It's like the
It's a valid answer.
Yeah, no, he's right. It's a very reasonable answer, though.
I
Alright.
mean, yeah. It just sounds very fancy.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So about Pong, but not Polish Pong. And
Oh my
okay,
god!
no.
don't bring up
No.
Pong
Okay.
again.
Serious answer, I would probably say Monster Hunter World or Bloodborne because I like those games too much.
Listen, if I get a copy of Monster Hunter, will you stop trying to bash my head in with a hammer?
He's gonna do that regardless.
No, like, see Yato comes up to me and says, "Hey, Unleashed, I watched The Shining starring Jack Nicholson, good film." I won't hurt him.
I actually like The Shining, bro.
Yo, my bro! We're friends now. We're friends once more. What the fuck was I talking about? Games?
Sorry.
Yeah, I like games.
The fuck was I talking about? Games? Is that what I was talking about? Was that the conversation?
I'm bored. Next question, please.
Okay, the one game I would like us all to play in the subsequent year is the online mode of Tokyo Ghoul Call to Exist.
That...
I've already played.
God.
Online mode is dumb, and I fucking love it. It's great quality for
The
us.
problem is, if we do play that game, we're gonna have to suffer through more of that stupid fucking joke.
Yato, I'm not saying.
Can't believe it's just gonna
I'm
be.
saying this as a friend.
It's just
I'm
gonna
I
be
can't
me.
believe the opening of that fucking video is Yato just gonna be like, hey, so, I decided to eat during this recording, but, everything I ate tasted like shit. And then it cuts to the fucking gameplay.
Bro,
You know, actually,
listen,
funny enough, Seal, I ate something this morning.
Stop!
And like,
Shut.
Enough!
it was a
Next topic!
We've all had our fair share of good moments. We all said them. But worst moments. Now this one's gonna get fucking spicy, bro. Let's go.
Absolute certainty what mine was.
I
So,
feel.
the moment that irritated me to the point of actually leaving, like considering leaving the server for a little while. Y'all remember?
Jimmy Twins.
So
Remember the Smash session where motherfucker decided to be a cocky little asshole for a bit and start talking shit mid-match. Remind me again why this little fuck thought that playing a character like Ridley against like half the cast would make him able to be better if he just like religiously played the game and nothing else. Like, remind me again. The entire match, he just did one move and thought it was perfectly fine. And because he got away with it because we were focused on each other, he started getting cocky like a little shit.
And then afterwards, when we had the truce.
Yes, when we had the truce, and I distinctly remember this because that turned that night into one of the best nights of my life. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a cleaner stock wipe in my lifetime than us playing Double Hero at the moment. That little fucker had the nerve.
Nah, the best part about it was he was silent afterwards too. Like,
yeah, he didn't say shit for the rest of the night, and then he left. It was fantastic.
As representative of most Ridley mains, even I don't do that.
Good.
Your worst moment. Go ahead.
All right, so then I don't know where to put this on the spectrum of just like, oh, this was a good night or this was a bad night, because like, I'm not trying to throw shade at this man, because we're trying to make sure this bullshit fucking dies, but I'm just. So y'all remember that entire night where we had just collectively made memes about
Jimmy Twins.
When we made the group chat of like 9 fucking people just to bully.
Yeah. I'm not trying to throw shade at him, like.
Oh no, absolutely not. No, that shit's
ladies
squashed.
and gentlemen,
But we
anyone
can still like talk about how funny it was.
Alright, Phantom, what was your worst moment?
There's a lot of movies I can think of.
But yeah, well, I feel that, but your absolute one most hated moment.
Look, if you can pick any of the top, if you can pick
At a close
any of the
point,
top of
almost
your
fucking
head.
died.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, that would definitely do it. Alright, Unleashed.
Shit, right, I think my worst moment was when I had like my dumb aging moment where I left the server and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm aging, and then I'll do like deep reflection, and then I woke up the next morning to see I left people concerned, and I'm like, oh shit, Unleashed, you're the dumbest motherfucker. And then, yeah, I guess that's the worst moment because I can't think of anything else. Except for, I guess I could say there was like the Jimmy Two Hands moment where a certain Jimmy Two Hands got mad at me for like playing Azrael, and then I just started winding them up. But then they went on a bit of an edgy rampage, and it's like, oh shit, I guess we've got to put them down now. But that was all him, right? He decided to fucking get racist against people and toxic. I was just being a monkey.
There you go, everybody. Jimmy Two Heads is racist.
Oh fucking.
I don't know why.
I just want to say, I'm so sorry if like if you hear me laughing in the background like a bunch of times because I don't know why, but fucking the combination of it's not my fault he had to get racist and we had to put him down after talking about somebody is the funniest combination.
The way I worded it is terrible, but
Here's how he says it's just the word Egypt.
Oh yeah, Egypt.
I just want every time he says Egypt, just gets face first.
Like I just want to throw this in there. I fucking love your accent, man. Holy shit.
Alright, so my most hated moment. This is kind of tough because like there's a lot of good ones. I think my most hated moment was that when I had that little power trip on you know the tweet Unleashed.
yeah.
The little I'm going to do activity and shit, and then it wasn't until like Mr. our good friend over there left, and I was like, you know what? Damn, I don't want power anymore. All right, so our next topic for tonight. So I want you all to think about, alright, what you guys do in the server, and what if one day I came up to you and said you had an opportunity to do whatever you want? What would you do?
Sorry, that cut me off guard for a second. Well, I mean, my entire thing is I kind of just exist here. Like, I kind of just hang out. So, like, I don't think really there's anything I would want to do else.
I see.
Like,
Okay.
really, I'm kind of here, and I just enjoy my time here, so it's like, it's not like I'm
Fair
really,
enough.
it's not like I'm, like, doing anything, like, moderation-wise or anything here, so it's kind of like, I kind of am already doing what I want here.
I wanna take a second to throw Phoenix under the bus. Phoenix, if you were anything but a janitor, what would you be?
Well, first of all, I'd be saying hallelujah because I don't have to clean up your fucking cum stain. Fucking Belial, man, I can't stand you fucks. All you fucking Belial, the cookie, fucking DP. I hate all of you.
You're one to talk about DPs, good sir.
Eat my
Captain DP dumbass over here. Give me a time and place, bitch, I'm gay.
I bet you are. You be a dead ass of a bitch. I'll tell you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we keep it very professional here.
You're full of shit, guy.
Very professionally stupid.
Our business. I'm rebranding the server. We're going by Midnight Castle. Okay, because that should have been what happened, but instead Yato said, "Ayo, funny bar." Also,
Imagine trying to own a castle in this day and age. Fucking
Also,
plebeian.
I'm gonna force
Imagine not wanting to get drunk 24/7. Jesus Christ, you fucking.
Bro, Yato's just a punch drunk fucking idiot.
Okay, but at least I'm not an alky.
What?
Phantom, your turn. If you could be anything else, like from your current position to now, what would it be?
In the server or just in general?
In the server.
I don't really know, really. I'm kind of fine with just being here, really.
Understandable. Good answer. Unleash.
Okay. I have studied years professionally as an editor. Editing is a big hobby of mine. If you take the editing position away from me, guess I'm gonna have to jack off to dirty images or something to pass the time. Maybe.
Hey, do you need help with that? I got some sauce.
Yo, you know, Unga Brothers are just gonna go and
I got the fucking like hard drive ready at any time, man. Like,
so my answer is I would abandon editing and me and the boys would go on porn adventures and it would be wonderful.
You could still you should see what the nights me and CL had. We found some of the wackiest fucking.
Yeah, no.
hey, at least
I'm gonna make a pseudo call out to us right here. Sometimes, like me and Phoenix, just every once in a while. It's very rare now, but every once in a while, we just like get together alone and kind of just read through really weird hentai if we want to.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, can we make that a group like activity
Yes.
here?
We can absolutely do that.
Read a shitty
Are we
ass
gonna have to
dojin and
show
voice
them?
over
Are
it.
we gonna have to show
Oh
them?
yeah.
Oh, are we gonna have to yeah. Yeah, the fucking meme queen. Yeah, you know, we'll discuss that later.
Yeah,
But-
no, the video.
Apparently Lester wants to be on it too.
Okay, so if I can, well, I'm already like the server owner and an editor. I don't really know what I want. I'm not even prepared for my own fucking question. I don't know. Fucking make me a king or some shit.
Die.
Narcissistic mother.
It's me, motherfucker. What do you?
That's
say?
fair, but god damn.
Okay, so being as we've gone through things, good and bad, you know, and we're still gonna be together throughout the entirety of 2021.
Actually,
I want to say this: what are your plans for the new year, and what do you think? Like, I don't know. I can't really put this into words, but basically, yeah. What are your goals for 2021, and what do you want to see more of? Just here with us in general, like not server-wise, not channel-wise, just like friendship-wise. This is personal.
you have given me the perfect opportunity to unveil a plan I have had that I told only Phoenix and Unleashed this entire time.
All right, go on, CL.
Okay,
So,
depending on what you say, I might remember.
Oh no, I know what he's gonna say.
no, believe me, you're gonna remember. You're gonna remember as soon as I say the first thing. So, I actually have this very stupid but giga-brained plan to start 2021. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a Pepsi Man costume, first of all.
Oh my fucking
So here's where this starts. I am going to buy a Pepsi Man costume. I do not need to do the second part actually because I found out that I do actually have my old like traditional kitsune mask left over in my fucking house, so I can use that as a mask.
Oh no.
I'm going to grab specifically a red jacket, black sweats, shoes, and gloves and wear them over the Pepsi Man costume. I'm going to make sure the like facial part of the Pepsi Man costume is on. I'm going to put the mask over it, wear the hood over the back to completely cover up the costume. And then I'm going to have it fully open on stream, and I'm just going to walk around in just different areas. And I'm just going to be the secret Pepsi Man, and walking around a crowd of normal people, just saying random shit.
Oh my
Probably
God.
going to have an entire like cooler of Pepsi with me too. So like,
God.
I have had this plan since the
God
beginning of October.
damn it.
And I only told it to Unleashed in Phoenix on like the 13th of December. So,
You know what? I'm fully with you, man. That's no joke. Just full on with you.
I am
I-
going to do my utmost
Phoenix.
best to get this to come to fruition.
Phoenix, your turn.
I'm
Any
just gonna
goals, plans, or just anything you
my
want to
only
see?
plan is just to jack off alone again. It's just gonna be another moment night. Anyway, and I don't know how. I'm probably gonna just end up starting 2020 as just not being a stylish little fuck now. There's no more stylish no Phoenix. Except Kagura, but we don't talk about that. But no more stylish Phoenix. This is the year where stylish Phoenix is fucking gone. He's fucking dead. He died along with my hopes and dreams. But yeah.
Alright,
Quit
Phantom,
saying
go.
so much relatable shit.
No.
Phantom, go. Plans, goals, or anything for 2020.
I kind of just want to like start drawing more, like actually like getting better at drawing.
That's actually understandable, and I wish you very well on that.
I think.
Unleashed?
I think once I'm done with the whole moving house thing, my plan will be to try and figure out whatever I'm doing with my life in the future.
You know what? That's very understandable.
Yeah, that's just
As for me, what I want the most is I want to start pursuing more of my career, so I'm gonna start with more culinary. I'm gonna start doing more VA work. So hopefully, if kind of a shameless ad, but if anybody wants to like hire me, please do. Put it in the description.
Yeah, but before that, Yada, go to the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
I'll make my own demo real soon. The other thing is, I just really want for all of us to, no matter what, be together throughout the entirety of every
the
year.
fuck is this, an anime?
No, I got. I'm sorry. I gotta say this is far from you.
But yeah, no. And then future plans is eventually have enough money for all of us to move into one singular house. One of these years, the Midnight House will be a thing. And it'll be cursed as hell because we're gonna shitpost in real life.
Well, yeah, if that, what's that fucking group? What, Team 10 can get away with existing, Midnight House can get away with existing.
You're right, you're absolutely right. So I think this just about wraps this portion up. So yeah, thank you to all of you guys for being here. Thank you to everybody watching. Everyone's things will be in the description. And basically, yeah, no, I'm glad we're doing this. And
I am the
one...
storm.
Alright, mute him!
Someone kill him.
It's
Is
fine.
this video the video?
Thank you, everyone. And if you have any final thoughts, well, say them now before anything.
I
Keep it
just
quick,
wanna-
though.
I pretty much said all I wanted to say.
I think I just want
Fair
to
enough.
want to thank all the homies here, because without them I would still be playing stylish. Especially I want to thank my man Remix out there, the funny zoner funny man. He motivated me by saying fucking stylish.
So yeah,
No!
Also,
This is,
I also want to thank Yadu for also calling me out for playing stylish. So yeah, you have these good friends here. They
so
no longer stylish now.
understandable. Well, thank you all. And from everybody here, please have a very happy Christmas and a very good New Year.
And be
Or
safe.
Hanukkah. I don't fucking.
And be safe.
Yeah, be
Happy
safe,
holidays.
especially during
This time of
these
year,
times.
be safe.
Also, it's 6 feet apart or 6 feet deep. You say.
God!
See, the problem is, that is the most disturbingly fair point he's made this entire night.
And that's where we'll end the video.